Big news out of Pattsville, God's team. The Regina Pats bringing in Dale Derkatch as their assistant general manager and longtime coach Ryan Smith as the assistant coach. Dale Derkatch joins us, the Rat, the career leader in points, 491, leaving the Columbus Blue Jackets position that he held as the area scout. Hey, Dirk, welcome back to the RP show. What's life been like back in Pattville for you? What's this, stint number 3?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe 4. Number 4. Really good. Very excited. Very excited.
Yeah, good for you, man.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity, obviously, and lots to do, lots of work ahead. But Al Miller is well on the way to getting things going, and I'm excited to join the group.
Any Pat fan would be excited to have you part of the group. I put it in my commentary today. You, Brad Haroff, Alan Miller, all winners, proven winners. So that means good things for Pattsville, Pats fans. But I'm wondering how it came about. You're in the NHL, the cushy NHL. How did it come to be that you rejoined the Pat?
Yeah, well, I got a call from Al in late May, and he just wanted to know if I was interested in speaking with him about a new role that he was going to be setting up with the Pats. And at that time, I really wasn't looking for anything. I still had another year on my contract with Columbus and liked doing what I was doing there. I enjoyed it. And I said, sure, we'll talk. And we did. And Al was great to deal with, and his vision and how he saw the role and the opportunity for me to work again for a team I love. And it just was too good to pass up. And it just was a great opportunity, and looking forward to the future.
Is this like tailor-made for you in a way, Dale? Like, is it what, if you don't mind me asking, what will the duties be? Because you can help in a variety of areas, plus scouting. You've done it at all levels. Is this tailor-made for you, or how did, how does it work?
Well, Al's vision of the role, when he laid it out in front of me, first and foremost, that I'd be in charge of the WHL Bantam draft, which obviously I've done that role before with Prince Albert. But I would be involved in all hockey-related decisions in terms of trades, listing of players, signing of players. So it's a big role, and really Al's right-hand man. And along with that, Al's put out there that I can be around the team, even speak with the coaches and give some advice there if needed. And a big part of the plan, which I liked, which Al put forth, was like he did in Moose Jaw, potential succession plan that you never know. One day Al might move on onto the NHL to bigger and better things, and potentially I could be the next guy in line to take over. So, but that's something who knows down the road, but it's part of his plan. So it's a very good plan, and
excellent.
I'm excited and happy to be part.
Well, you and I have had a lot of talks publicly and privately over the years, and you've had the opportunity to go coaching. And if you don't mind me saying, you're like, I'd rather do the personnel than coaching. And if you remember, I said, well, given what you've accomplished, you should be able to do what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, then personnel should be what you want to do. Why does that attract you more than coaching?
Well, I think you have to make a decision at some time in your life about the coaching or going into the scouting management side. And I think, that really came to light when I did coach for the Pats and then moved on the year after with Prince Albert and started in my role there as the director of player personnel. It just seemed to fit with my life at the time better. Now, let's be truthfully honest, I'm going to be turning 60 this year. And to coach, especially when you're coaching young teenage men, it takes a lot of energy and a lot. They need your time. And you got to be really into that. And I think that has kind of passed me by. And I'm now, I think, the management side is more a role suited for me.
Awesome. Well, like I said, you've earned the right to do whatever you want to do. But I remember when John Paddock took over the Pats in 2014, I was like, he's 60? He's ancient. What's he going to do? Only took him to the league final. So age is just a number, Dale, as you know. So I'm teasing you a little bit. But what is the future like for the Regina Pats?
Well, we have to be honest. The Pats ended up where they did last year, which was can't get much lower than where they ended. So you have to look at it as a process and steps to get where we want to go. But obviously, the end goal for everyone in the organization and everyone that Al's brought in is to win the WHL championship and then the Memorial Cup. But it doesn't happen overnight. It's going to take time, and we are working together. Even today, we're having meetings about a process we're putting in place to get where we want to go. And you can't skip steps. You have to do things in order. And I think Al has shown he's done that. Moose Jaw, where he was a couple of years ago, ended up winning the WHL championship and playing in the Memorial Cup. So he's instituting somewhat a similar plan. And let's hope that plan works again.
Just a couple of like hyper nerd hockey topics here, then I'll let you go. Just so you know, Dale, having spent the summer here in Moose Jaw, the rivalry's on. Not sure if you were aware. It's on.